Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This is Gerrit and I'm William, and this is our first video ever on YouTube. We decided to make this channel because there's not really much South Africans doing YouTube, and yeah, we love music and we collect records, and yeah, we want to show you our first introduction on our records that brought us into vinyl.
Yeah, and how we started our music journey and how it started, yeah.
Okay, my first record is Kiss Platinum. This was my first record ever, and yeah, actually when I bought this I was about in grade school. This was grade school.
Yeah.
Excuse our, we're actually Afrikaans, but yeah. And my first record player was a Crosley, and yeah, this wasn't really the start of the vinyl collecting, but I can see there's the, but later on it basically sparked everything with the rock music and vinyl.
My first one, Jethro Tull's Song from the Woods. This was actually received from my father. He was into vinyl for about 20-30 years, and then he tried to get me into it, and then here's the back, and then he said to me, now I have to get into music, and this is the one he recommended to me. And then yeah, it's a great album. If you're a Jethro Tull fan, yeah, we really like this.
So before I started with the vinyl, I was also a big game collector, and this was my ever first introduction actually into heavy music. It's Brutal Legends. It's a game about a roadie that basically got sucked in a metal universe where Ozzy and Judas Priest, Slayer. Actually the introduction, if you can see at the back, starts where Jack Black walks into a vinyl store and picks out a record that actually looks exactly like the cover. And yeah, from there it was basically I need to get Ozzy and Black Sabbath, and that's how actually my record journey started.
It's funny how it starts with the small thing starts huh?
Yeah, actually.
It's the funniest thing that starts like a game gets
into the
music
records, yeah. That's how it started. We got my first ever metal records. Black Sabbath is also on Swill. I also collect Swills. And yeah, that's basically how it started, and this 3 albums was actually in that game, and that's yeah how my metal journey started, and the records as well started with these 3 albums.
This was also my dad's first recommending album to me, that I have to go and sit and listen to it. It was an experience. He told me I have to go and sit and I have to listen to it like I'm listening to like I'm looking at a movie. It is Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I mean, this thing is fantastic. Yeah, it took me on some trips that I couldn't believe that you could find in music, and it changed my whole perspective of how music should sound and what true music was. For me, I was into like this hip hop and techno stuff, and this is what got me into.
Started everything.
Yeah, that started everything.
You need to sit and listen.
Yeah, I know. This is.
Did you actually know that the Wizard of Oz synced with this record?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of rumors that actually they did it actually for the record, but I don't know. That's actually really cool. Okay, this record was actually not a record for me, a first record, but this was the start of me in high school with music in total. And this was the first album I ever actually listened to, sit down and listen. And it wasn't but it wasn't on a record. But yeah, this actually started the music and basically in everything.
Okay.
It's not the best record, but it's definitely for a heavy hitter, especially with Juice WRLD sadly passing in, I think it was 2019, of the overdose. Definitely one of my most recommending hip hop records.
Now this have to be my all-time favorite band. And this is where I started collecting it myself. the vinyl is where I started listening to this, and this is
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin 1, and
That's an amazing record.
this one, yeah, no, it's truly something, eh? It's
Yeah.
truly something.
Get it?
Yeah, no, but Zeppelin, it's for me. Yeah, you can say where heavy metal started with Black Sabbath
Yeah.
and Ozzy and stuff, but Zeppelin is where it started. It was what, a year before them,
Sabbath,
and
yeah.
they started under the name New Yardbirds, and that's where it started for
that
me.
was
This yeah, no, this thing is
I still
amazing.
need to get a copy though.
Yeah, you definitely need it.
So I got 3 records left. He has a lot.
We only showed
Uncle
what
Dirk.
started it.
Uncle Dirk, you're gonna meet him with the next videos with a fair, and yeah, he gave me this Spooky Tooth.
Brilliant.
And the funny thing is, when I started with records, I was only with the heavy stuff: Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Slayer. Basically, any heavy metal was my kind of cup of tea. Basically, what was in this game, and it started to get a little bit, I wouldn't say boring, but it got a little bit empty. You know, if you listen to a record too much, let's say Zeppelin, you're gonna get tired of it.
Yes.
And you're not gonna
100%.
hate it, but you're not gonna listen. You don't have that
Yeah.
motivation.
Yes.
And he actually gave me this record. It's on a. There's the press. And he actually gave me this record for free as a recommendation. It was my first fair ever, and this thing blew me away. It wasn't what I was looking for, but it actually gave me a reason to go out and look for these records. I didn't even know what kind of genre it was.
Yeah, I started that classic rock psychic.
Yeah, this was
Feeling,
really
yeah.
proggy, but also a little bit psych. But
Yeah.
it was really, really good. I
Brilliant.
actually got 2 records of the. I got the purple one. There's the purple one. This is the South African version, and this is the American version on the pink label.
Big fan of this album.
Yeah, it's a super cool. I need to have both of them. And yeah, he basically got me into it. He also knows Dirk. He's a super nice guy.
Bought a lot of stuff from him.
Yes,
yeah.
he has his knowledge on music is really something else. And yeah, I met your dad. We were talking with Dirk about Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
We were talking about The Wall, and we both agreed that it's super overhyped.
Yes. 100%.
It's a good record. Just don't bite our heads off. It's super overhyped.
Me a Roger Waters concept album
I mean,
because
The Wall.
The Wall,
The
yeah.
Wall, yeah.
Yeah, The Wall. He formed the character of Pink, and he was the father. He lost his father in the war, and it was all anti-war stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
for me, it's more like a Roger Waters
Exclusive.
cry to the world.
Yeah, it's not long after he started his solo career.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, their best record. Going super off topic, but I love Wish You Were Here. I mean, it's such a good record. You know what? Pink Floyd, all their records are good. It's just something talked to me about Wish You Were Here. I mean, even Darksiders was my first Pink Floyd. as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing was good.
But I would say my favorite has to be Metal for the song
that's
Echoes.
also good, yeah.
For the song Echoes on
That's
it.
earlier than.
Yeah, it's
Both of
1971 or 72, I think.
But anyway, let's go on
let's
with
go
the
on.
topic.
Now, this is also for me where I started listening to harder stuff, and then it's also a
It's
Black
like-
Sabbath.
This one is a little bit older than mine. I got the,
Yeah, this is
the anniversary one.
It's a late 80s pressing, I think.
Yeah, it's a pink label. The first one was Swirl, and then it came out on what's that? It starts with
The Nims.
The Nims.
Yes.
And then that one, but this is also good.
Yes, it plays perfect. It's a near mint copy, the vinyl. It got a little bit of ringwear, but that's fine. The
Yeah.
vinyl plays perfect.
I mean, for the anti-war, it was a good record. For the
Yeah.
Vietnam War.
I remember this. I always wanted to get into Black Sabbath, but never got the chance. And then I was with my dad at the vinyl fair there in Pretoria, in Irene.
Okay.
And then we saw this, and I just
Yeah,
grabbed
you
it.
need it.
I was like, this one is going to be my introduction
you need
into
that,
Black
and
Sabbath.
you need one of those in your collection.
Yeah, and this is where the heaviest stuff started. And
That's a really good record.
yeah,
But even into reality with the bass.
Masters of Reality. Yeah.
Master of
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Butler.
into the Void song on that, and Children of the Grave.
Children of the Grave
But,
have to be my
but
favorite.
I agree with you. The first record, I'm actually gonna pull it out here.
It's usually the first one.
That one. It was released on Swirl, like I said. I got a South African press on Swirl. I don't know if you guys can see that. And yeah, this was. I mean, if you go check out James Hetfield, he was afraid of this record. It was so scary. I mean, in the 70s, everybody thought it was basically Ozzy in a black uniform, and there was a rumor that then they came out that it's a girl, and there was a rumor she died in a car accident after taking this photo. But I think she's still alive.
Yeah, I think she's still alive.
But the cool thing is, side rant about this record. Geezer Butler, it's Tony Iommi, had a nightmare of a demon on his bed stand, and it actually helped him, encouraged him to write this record. And the funny thing is, I think Geezer Butler actually said it was just Ozzy in a nightgown, and he thought it was a demon. But yeah, without Ozzy, I mean, but yeah. To carry on, this was my first ever. I know it's not really psych, but it got me into psych.
It got you into psych.
And
yes.
There's a channel on YouTube actually, Vinyl Hunters. Shout out to Papa Dave and Jake, all the way from South Africa. Papa Dave actually recommended me this, and they were quite big. They were quite big in more the 80s here.
Yeah, I would say they're part of the big four around.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact: my dad, he used to work at there was a concert place in Joburg in the late 80s, early 90s, and he brought Uriah in from the UK. Sorry,
that's amazing.
And he brought them in for the first time, and I heard so many stories. They're actually super nice people. They're not snobby at all, and
that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
That's super cool.
Down to earth people. Yeah. That's amazing.
And yeah, this was my first ever psych record. I actually had a few Uriah Heeps in my early days, but like I said, I was mostly going for the metal stuff, and yeah, I need to get this record again after I saw Papa Dave's comments.
These are the albums that got me into psych.
Okay.
The Doors' first one, and then the Jimi
Hendrix.
Yes.
The best guitarist in the world. Well, he was. But
the story of the Jimi Hendrix, not this particular one. I still own it, but yeah, it's a bit beaten up by now because I listened to it too much. But I own the Masters of Rock Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
That's the one that got me into Jimi Hendrix.
That's
and
a super good one, yeah.
That's why I had to go and hunt for his studio stuff, because I'm not the biggest compilation fan. I like to listen
I agree.
the whole album. And
I agree.
yeah, this is by far the best one he's ever made. I mean, I think it's Spanish Castle Magic has to be my favorite in it. It's exceptional.
And so funny story actually. We actually never met before, but one of the fairs he was. I bought a few records from his dad, and this record, remember I told the story about Uncle Dirk, and he had actually this record for sale, and I saw it and I was like, yo, can I please buy this record? And he said, unfortunately there's the other Okie who's gonna take it, so he put it aside for him, and I said, yeah, please I want it.
And then what is there to say about this album, man?
Yeah, The Doors.
The Doors' first album. This is my introduction into psych, and I mean, Break On Through. It's such a unique album. It's
the first record, the debut.
It's the debut album, and I mean, it's probably one of my best. It's between this one and Strange Days. That's my favorite. Prog band. We're both massive prog fans, and progressive rock, we love it, and this will have to be my all-time favorite. That's Genesis.
The one we got from Yuan.
Yeah. I bought this. The funny story is I own 3 copies of this one, but all of the ones I own has a wop in it. So when this one came up and I saw the quality, was like, yeah, this thing, I have to grab it because it keeps eluding me
You
a
don't see it
perfect
every
copy.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's their best. It's by far their best. I mean,
We'll tag we got an Instagram as well.
yes.
But we're gonna make one, but we'll tag the photos on where we got those. It's from
Yes.
a private collector in South Africa called Johan, and he actually has, I think it's 250,000 records.
He's been plunged. I think he
Yeah, yes, he sold a lot. I think it
Yeah.
was 26,000 rand
Yes.
records.
Yes.
And yeah, but still, you know, the stuff we got. I mean, I got Atomic Rooster by him. We got his dad also got another Genesis what he was looking for.
Yeah,
It
the one he was looking for.
Sold the
Selling England by the pound.
the pound.
Also,
Yeah.
brilliant album.
But we'll tag definitely the Instagrams and go check it out. It's super cool.
This is my taste as it goes on now from the prog. Then I branched out to the hard psych and the garage psych, and then I got this one.
I
don't
also
know
want
if
that
you can-
record.
Illinois Speed Press. If you go, this is amazing. I mean, this is garage psych and all that stuff. Don't get scared about the first song. It's a bit weird.
But
This is
even with Psych,
Yeah.
it starts weird. I mean, it's
they took so many assets and stuff that time.
yeah,
it was it was
I
a
mean, for
different
that time it was.
Yes. And this thing it's hard. It's a hard garage psych. It's blue cheer, vanilla fudge. It's hard.
I
It's-
actually still need to get a copy. I
yeah,
got
no,
one.
this is amazing.
But
this is amazing.
you know what's the weird thing? We actually talked about it a few days ago. Let's take that record. You don't see it every day, but there's no money worth in it. I mean,
Yeah.
people don't know it. It's the same with my next one. I was hunting for it for a while, and I actually went to my sister, and she stays in Randburg, and I got this one finally. And
Sorry, just to the Randburg's in Joburg.
Joburg,
Johannesburg,
Johannesburg.
If you want to know, yeah.
Sorry. And I went a little bit snobby, and I just basically started looking for the Vertigos officially. And if you guys don't know, Vertigo Swirl was a record. It was a kind of press. It was released in the UK, actually over the world, but mostly the ones you get are usually from South Africa.
Yeah.
And I know the German one is also quite. You get
You
it.
get German copies here also.
Yeah. And for us, the UK press is quite scarce and it's super expensive.
Yes, super expensive.
And I decided to get a South African one. And the music on Swirl is such amazing prog and psych.
Brilliant music.
This is Warhorse. And I mean, it's such a good record. I actually didn't know the music because you can't stream it.
No.
I took a chance and I bought it for, I think it was 500. And like I said, I went in snobby and I said, you know what, this oaks are not going to have swords. Die ons weet niks.
Niks,
Hulle
ja.
weet absoluut niks. So they don't know anything about this kind of stuff. And where we're from Maiden's-side, there's not a lot of record shops here. And
There is none here.
there's nothing here.
Yeah,
I think the
there's
closest one is
nothing
in
here.
Alberton.
Yes.
And
It's like a half an hour's drive.
yeah, and most of the places you don't get this kind of music because they're going for the heavy hits like Madonna and
Yes.
Michael Jackson, Fleetwood Mac.
A lot of 80s.
And like I said, I was snobby, and when I asked them for swirls, and I said, nah, they're not gonna have anything. He had 3 of these, had 2 Mayblades. I can say in total there were 20 swirls there, and it was for us. I mean for the UK, it's not that
Yeah,
scarce.
it's not scarce, yeah.
But for us to get a swirl is super scarce. Basically started my prog, a little bit psych, but mostly prog journey and swirls.
Yeah.
I started collecting swirls. It's super rare here, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my last one. If you don't know it, really go give it a try. If you don't know it.
If you really want to go and listen to some nice music and you're into prog and psych and stuff, you can just go and collect swirls. You don't need anything
you don't
else.
need anything. I mean, Sabbath is on swirl.
Yeah.
Array Heap is on swirl. I think the thing that put swirl on the image on the world was Sabbath, because
Yeah.
I mean there was they started on it.
I'm branching a bit more out also. I'm a big guitar, I play guitar, you as well, but
Yeah.
acoustic, I play blues. And then this is a bit more electric blues, but it's proper blues. This is some really nice stuff. This, yeah, 1966 this album came out, so yeah, it's a brilliant blues album. If you like Clapton, it's proper blues, Canned Heat, you know, Canned Heat stuff.
The heavy blues kind of
Yes, yes, yeah, like Blind Faith and Cream and stuff like that. It's proper blues. Yeah, so this is.
I actually don't know that record.
Yeah, I know
That's kind of cool, man.
It's really nice. It's very scarce, and yeah, found it in a pawn shop for like $10.
Yes,
So
10 rand.
Yeah, 10 rand.
10 rand's the equivalent of, for the Americans watching, is, I think $1 now is about 18 rand?
I think it's 17
17 rand. So you basically paid $0.50
for this one.
for that one. But yeah, blues are not really my thing. I tried it. There's one I listened to, and it's Robert Johnson, but it's about the story of his selling his soul. But that's kind of cool. That's super metal. But yeah.
I'm a big blues, Delta blues fan. I'm kind of obsessed with it. So, and then this is also a guilty pleasure of mine, I would say, and that is proper 70s funk. Okay. And then it's Curtis Mayfield's Sweet Exorcist, and it's on the Buddha Records. So
that's cool.
This is probably my favorite funk album I own. Okay. This is
even more than Maggot Brains.
Yes. Well, I haven't even seen one. You
I saw one, but I didn't know.
You didn't know what it was.
With the next stuff, you're gonna see there's stuff he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing. He knows stuff with that kind of. I don't really listen to funk, and we listened to that record before we started the video, and it was quite nice. It's actually funk I would actually listen to.
Like there's funk that I can get you into in blues, but there's also the metal and the stuff that you can get me into. That I don't know.
It's the same with your dad. By the way, his dad is Oom Ger. So he actually, well, your dad also knows a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, well, I learned. That's where I learned all my stuff. So yeah. His knowledge, I would say, is a bit bigger than mine. So.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's that for this video. Yeah. So this was our introduction to YouTube. Like we said, we're from South Africa. There's not really guys on YouTube from South Africa.
I don't think there's any.
I don't think there. Maybe there is.
Yeah.
If there's any, please reach out to us.
Please send. We would definitely like to know and get in touch with them. Like to talk with them.
Yeah, I mean, there's such good South African music also. Yeah, we'll do it in the next video.
Yes.
With we're gonna do some scarce records, and we're gonna do some recommendations, not for you guys, well, for you guys and for us.
Yes.
Stuff he doesn't know and stuff I don't know.
Yes.
But that's what this channel's about. We're gonna do a lot of fairs. We're gonna do a lot of picking and the record shops.
Maybe do a few interviews with some famous people we knew.
Maybe Francois van Cooke, if we're lucky.
Yeah, maybe Dirk Ace.
Dirk Ace, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool. But we can definitely do stuff. But please check out our YouTube. Subscribe. We're gonna
keep tuned for the next one.
Definitely. Bread and Jam.
Bread and Jam. Cheers.